You know how people always talk about wanting to unplug? No phones, no traffic, just nature and good company? That's what we were trying to do. Just a simple weekend camping trip. Nothing extreme. 4 of us, Tyler, Aaron, Marcus, and me. We were friends from college, now in our mid-20s, juggling work, grad school, and breakups. That kind of mess. Tyler had found this campground out in the Blue Ridge Mountains a few hours out of Asheville, North Carolina. No reception, no distractions, he said. Just trees, stars, and a fire. We were in. We got there late Friday afternoon. The drive-in was already creepy. Narrow road, no guardrails, no one around. We passed one closed gas station with a flickering open sign, and then nothing but trees for miles. When we finally pulled into the site, it was just us and one other car, parked way down the trail. We never saw who it belonged to. Our spot was deep in the woods, 2 tents, 1 fire pit, and a wooden picnic table that looked like it hadn't been used in years. But the trees were beautiful, and the air was fresh and cold in that way that feels clean. We set up camp, cracked a few beers, made burgers. Aaron brought a little speaker and played a throwback playlist that made all of us feel 17 again. It felt good. Normal. Safe. That night, we sat around the fire until close to midnight, telling dumb stories and roasting marshmallows. Marcus tried to start a ghost story but stopped halfway through because it was too quiet, like the woods were actually listening. We laughed it off. Eventually, we crashed. Aaron and I took 1 tent. Tyler and Marcus took the other. The forest was dead silent. Not even bugs. I remember that distinctly. No chirping. No breeze. Just stillness. Somewhere around 2 a.m., I woke up. At first, I didn't know why. No sound, no movement. Just that feeling, the one where your skin wakes up before your brain. Then I heard it. Crunch. Leaves under a foot. Close. I thought maybe Marcus got up to pee, but the footsteps weren't moving. They were just there. Then another crunch. Closer. I whispered to Aaron, "Someone's outside." She shifted, barely awake. "What?" But before I could say more, I saw something through the thin tent wall, a shadow, just standing outside the tent, motionless. No flashlight, no sound, just tall and wrong. I held my breath. Then it moved. Not walked, slid. Like its feet never fully left the ground. I almost unzipped the tent to look, but then I realized something. Tyler and Marcus's tent was completely quiet, and the figure was right between us. Eventually, the footsteps faded. I didn't sleep again. When the sun rose, I stumbled out of the tent and walked straight to the guys. "Did either of you get up last night?" They both shook their heads. "Dude, we passed out after that second beer," Tyler said. "Why?" That's when I noticed something. Right outside our tent, where we'd left our hiking boots, only 2 pairs were there. Mine and Aaron's. Marcus looked around. "Where the hell are mine?" We checked everywhere. Nothing. No prints, no trail. Just forest. And silence. We searched for Marcus's boots for over an hour. We looked under the tent, behind the trees, even along the trail that led back to the car. Nothing. They were just gone. Like someone had picked them up and walked off without leaving a single footprint behind. Maybe a raccoon dragged them off, Marcus joked, but no one laughed. Because who drags off boots, both of them, and leaves no sign? We tried to push past it. Lit another fire that night. Ate too much. Talked louder than usual. Like if we made enough noise, nothing bad could happen again. But the woods didn't feel the same. The trees felt closer. The dark came quicker. And by 10 p.m., the temperature had dropped fast. Like something had sucked the warmth out of the air. We all turned in early. That night, I kept my boots inside the tent. Around 3 a.m., I woke up to Erin shaking me. "Listen," she whispered. I held my breath. And then I heard it too. Whispers. Not loud, not clear, just close. Right outside the tent. 2 voices, maybe 3, but none of them sounded like Tyler or Marcus. It wasn't even what they were saying because I couldn't make out a word. It was how they sounded. Like copies of voices. Like someone trying to mimic human speech without fully understanding it. Each syllable dragged just a little too long. The rhythm was wrong. I grabbed my flashlight, but Erin grabbed my arm. "Don't," she whispered. "Don't open it." So we waited. Eventually, the voices faded. But then I noticed something worse. There was a light outside, dim and bluish like a phone screen, moving slowly. And then it stopped right in front of our tent and stayed there, just glowing. By morning, it was gone. When we stepped out of the tent, Erin gasped. Lying just outside was a single sock Marcus's. It was folded, clean, placed neatly in the center of a circle made of twigs. I ran over to the guy's tent. "What the hell is going on?" I said. Tyler looked like he hadn't slept either. Marcus was pale. He held up his phone. "I found this on my camera roll this morning." It was a video. Timestamped 2:58 a.m. It started in total darkness. Then a brief flicker, like the camera was being adjusted. Then it focused. The video showed me and Erin, asleep in our tent, the view from just outside the mesh screen. We never saw the tent door open. But someone or something had been standing there, holding Marcus's phone, filming us. The final frame, before it cut off, the video panned slowly to the side and caught a face. Just for a split second. Not fully human. Too wide. Too still. And watching us. We packed our things in silence. Didn't even bother with breakfast. The car was only a 20-minute hike down the trail. But when we got there, the back window was smashed. And on the seat were 4 pairs of boots. All of ours. Lined up in a row. Tied neatly, facing the woods. None of us said a word as we stood by the car, staring at the row of boots. It wasn't just that they were clean, like new. It wasn't that they were laced and set perfectly in a straight line. It was that they were dry. After a full night of dew and mud, they looked untouched, like someone had polished them, like someone wanted us to find them. "Screw this," Marcus muttered, tossing his backpack in the trunk. "I'm done." Tyler climbed into the driver's seat. I opened the back door for Erin, but she just stood there, staring at the woods behind us. "Do you feel that?" she asked quietly. I listened. Silence. Not birds, not wind, just silence. Heavy, thick, like the trees were holding something in. "Let's go," I said, "now." We drove faster than we should have. The road was narrow, winding, and mostly dirt, but Tyler didn't care. None of us did. 10 minutes in, the car started acting weird. The dashboard lights flickered. The engine jerked. The Bluetooth speaker turned on by itself, even though it hadn't been paired in 2 days. And then a voice came through. It was my voice. "Let me in," it said. Quiet, echoed, recorded. Then it played again. And again. "Let me in. Let me in." Tyler hit the brakes. "What the hell is this?" I reached for my phone. It was off. Dead. So was Marcus's. So was Erin's. We sat in the car, frozen. And that's when the back door slowly opened. It was Erin's side. She hadn't touched it. She turned to look at me. And I'll never forget her face, wide-eyed, not blinking, like she suddenly didn't recognize me. Then she whispered, "I saw myself." "What?" "Last night, in the woods, I saw myself standing in the trees." We all stared at her. "I thought it was a dream," she said, but it smiled at me. Tyler slammed the door shut and floored it. We hit the paved road about 15 minutes later and finally got signal. The phones lit up with old notifications, but nothing else. No trace of the recording, no video, no photos. Everything from the last 2 days was gone, except one file. On my phone, it was a photo I didn't take. It was blurry, slightly tilted. It showed me sleeping in my own bed. At home, and the timestamp? Tomorrow, 3:17 a.m. We didn't talk on the way home. Nobody wanted to say what we were all thinking, that something had come back with us. Something that didn't belong to the forest, or maybe belonged only there. We dropped Marcus off first. He didn't say goodbye. Then Erin. She held my hand for a second before she got out, like she wanted to say something, but she didn't. When I got home, I threw everything I took on that trip in the trash tent. Boots, backpack, all of it. I even changed my number. I told myself I'd sleep with the lights on, just for a few nights. That was 3 days ago. I didn't tell anyone about the photo on my phone. The one of me sleeping. The one time-stamped for 3:17 a.m. the next day. I didn't sleep that night. Saturday, up in bed, waiting, heart pounding, door locked, closet open, phone recording on video just in case. 3:17 came, and nothing happened. No knock, no shadow, no noise. I started to think maybe the photo was some glitch, a prank, something explainable. Until I checked the recording the next morning. The video ran all night. And at 3 hours, 16 minutes and 49 seconds a.m., the footage cuts to black. When it comes back 9 seconds later, I'm asleep on camera again. But I'm not alone in the bed. There's someone next to me. Same blanket, same pillow, same clothes. It's me. But the one watching the recording was also me. I don't know which one I am anymore. Tyler won't answer his phone. Neither will Erin. Marcus's voicemail is full. And just now, as I sat down to write this, a notification popped up. New photo saved. No source. No app. I opened it. It's a shot of me, sitting at my desk, writing this. The angle is from just behind my shoulder. They say when something watches you long enough, it learns. It learns how you walk, how you speak, how you breathe. And then one day, you stop being you and something else starts. I don't know if any of us ever really left those woods. Sometimes I think I'm the real one. Sometimes I'm not sure. But if you're listening to this right now, I need you to do one thing. Check your phone. Look at your recent photos. Scroll all the way to the bottom. If you see a picture you don't remember taking, of you, from behind, while you were alone, run.